Hey guys, what is up? Carter here. This video is going to be really quick, off the cuff, and poorly lit. Just kind of something that popped into my head. I want to talk briefly about Chris Reeve knives. The reason why I'm thinking about Chris Reeve knives is because I got this baby in the mail today. It is a large 21 Insingo with Micarta inlays. I just got done oiling up the Micarta. I like to give it that kind of head start look with the darkening that the Micarta gets. I find it's better just to do it off the bat so that it looks uniform. I don't know, I'm weird like that. But I've missed my Micarta 21 ever since I sold it. I also missed my Insingo ever since I sold it. So now I get both in the same knife. Couldn't be happier. Glad to have it back in the collection. Here is my other 21 with the ebony inlays. Also love that knife. And the new style of box that Chris Reeve Knives comes in now. That was pretty cool to see this. Very professional looking with a styrofoam insert that holds everything inside. Really cool. But what prompted me to make this video most of all was just the experience of opening this package. We've all kind of been there when you open a package, whether it's brand new or used, especially when you get into kind of some of the higher end knives, which is kind of funny. Higher ends and customs and things like that, smaller companies and newer companies. There's always that kind of apprehension when you first open it. You know, is the knife going to be nice? Is the lockup going to slip? Is it going to be smooth? Is it going to be centered? Is it going to have blade play? You know, is something going to be wrong with it? And it's kind of funny that that kind of stuff actually happens more in the higher end knives. But that's just because you're dealing a lot with handmade knives, you're dealing with smaller companies, newer companies, and things like that kind of can happen. But with Chris Reeve knives, it's like there's very little fear that I'm going to get just a perfect knife. You know, and there's something comforting in that. I'm like, I get so sick of worrying about lockup and, you know, lock failure and other issues and things that I'm concerned about. It's nice just getting a knife and just saying, you know, just being confident that when you open the box, it is going to be perfect. And, you know, even though this was pre-owned, it's not brand new, you know, it did not disappoint. I mean, it's all those little OCD things that we knife lovers get caught up on is all perfect on this knife. You know, there's no detent slop. That's my latest thing that bugs me, is when you got play in the closed position where the detent hole isn't, you know, in the perfect position to keep it completely stable. It's perfectly centered. The lockup is 100% perfect. I mean, it's just so nice being able to do that. And I also think that Mr. Reeve, for all the controversy that he's been through in dealing with people and some of his opinions, and you know, I'm not sure if you all know about it, but you know, some of the things he said to some YouTubers and things like that. Aside from all of that, I think he really understands what an EDC knife is and how it should be used and what the best materials are for that. And I could debate that in a separate video, but personally I believe he hits it on the head with the steel he chooses, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, the heat treat hardness that he uses. I think he's on point, and I think he knows what he's talking about, and I think he's making the best choice for his knife. I know there's a large subculture of knife enthusiasts that don't agree with that. But I do. I agree with everything that he does and all the things that, well, not everything he does, but all the things that he chooses in terms of making the ideal carry knife. And maybe I'll do a separate video on that. I don't know. We'll see what the response is on this. But the main point of the video was just the comfort of knowing I'm going to get a perfect knife. No surprises, no negative things, no, you know, it's just cool. It's a cool feeling. And I always seem to come back to CRK knives. They're just, there's a reason why they've been around so long and a reason why they are so loved and things like that. So, okay, that's it. End of my soapbox, end of my rant on CRK knives, particularly the Sebenza. I will talk to you guys later. I am out of here, and do you have anything to say, bro?
this knife.
Which one's your favorite? That one? The Micarta. Me too. Maybe it's just because it's new. But alright, say peace out, homies.
Bye.